all know, it's our second edition for this competition. And are you guys all from Mississauga?
No, I am.
Okay.
The only one.
Okay. Anyway, yeah, for today's edition, we came all the way to the west because we wanted to get like more people from the west end to come out as well, because you know, being over in Toronto is far for a lot of you guys, right? And so what's gonna happen right now is we're waiting on one of the judges still, and when that judge arrives, we'll be able to start. And we'll start with this group first, so we don't you guys don't have to sit around to wait for the other people that are late. So we'll run the first round. Everyone's gonna wait outside in the lounge area, and then we're gonna get you guys to come in one by one afterwards. To this room. Yeah, the judges are gonna be in here, and I just need to do a very, very short briefing. So that's why I wanted you guys to come in. You can let your parents know afterwards, you know, for you guys, you know, what we talked about. You guys all got the rule sheet, right? The rule? Okay, no, I just want to make sure you have it with you and bring it home. I'm going to go through it very quickly. I'm just going to talk to you guys about the key points, and then, you know, and then ask you guys if you guys have any other questions later on, right? So I'm going to talk a little bit first. So as you all know, this competition is organized by the Canadian Multicultural Council in partnership with the Heart and Stroke Foundation here. And this year, I'm the event manager, running the event for them, and then Toronto Sun is our media partner. Okay, and the reason for the competition, if you guys don't know, is there's actually quite a few reasons. Number one is to create awareness for the Heart and Stroke Foundation amongst the young Asian people, right? And the second purpose is because every May is Asian Heritage Month. So this event is also to create awareness for this, or to celebrate actually, Asian heritage. I'm not sure what background you guys are, but like any Asians can participate. So if you know of any friends who are of Asian background and would like to compete in this competition, we still have 3 more auditions next week. So like, let them know. Make sure you join our Facebook group, because all the information will be posted on Facebook. Right? Did you guys all join?
Yeah.
Okay. Because like most information is going to be there. All updates or anything regarding to you know, the auditions preliminaries will be posted, and it'll be under the discussions as well. Right? So okay, again, wanted to bring up the Facebook thing. On Facebook, we also publicized published that rule, not a rule, but one of the awards that we came up with regarding the community, because this is a community event. We want different cultures to come out. So we created a community support award program. What it means is, because we have like at least like 13 different Asian cultures, right? Chinese being the majority, and the Filipinos and all the other ones, right? We want you guys to support your own community, to bring out as many people in your own community as possible. So the community, in the end, we're going to look at all the forms and all the people who came out. Whichever community brings out the most people, right, will get this community support award. So in return, like, you know, what do you guys get for doing that, right, is that community, whichever community that won, gets a free karaoke night together, right, at one of the karaoke bars. It's free of charge. You now go. Drinks and food are free, and obviously, if you drink alcohol, then that will be extra. But you know, underage people, you don't drink, so it's okay. So that's the community award, right? That's also a chance for you guys to meet the people, you know, in your own community, right? And this will happen, you know, whenever. Depends. We'll set a date together with all the people in that community, and then set a date for that community award. And aside from the community award, we also have the referral program. Yeah.
I was gonna say, when you say community, what if you bring out like multicultural people, not just from your own community, but from like Indian friends, Pakistani friends, Chinese friends?
Yeah,
that would all count.
That will all count, but it's not going to be counted towards the community, right? Oh. It'll be counted towards your own referral. Oh. So everyone in your own community, like what background? Chinese background. Okay, let's say you bring out, you know, it doesn't matter who you bring out, right? Anyone, you know, in like of different cultural backgrounds, you bring them out. The person who brings out in that community brings out the most people, right, also wins an award. And what do they get? They get a free recording at the studio. So you get to record.
So that's a referral one.
Yeah.
Okay.
But again, it works towards your community ones too, right?
Okay.
So if you want to support your community, you bring out the people, and also how do you benefit on yourself is you get the recording at the studio. So you'll get a song, pick whatever song you want to record, and you get recorded, and then it'll be like professionally done. Okay, so that's one thing that was not mentioned before. It was only posted on Facebook, so I have to let everybody know here. So another rule that wasn't posted, some people were asking was, can they attend more than one audition? Yes, you can. We're not going to announce who makes it to the preliminaries until after all preliminaries are done, right? Until after the 25th, that is. But let's say today you weren't satisfied with your performance, right? So what happens is then, you can come back next week to attend another audition. How does that work? You come in, you also fill out another registration form. You get a new number, so you'll be treated as a new contestant. So whatever scores that you got today will not matter, because you'll be treated as two different contestants, right? So some people might want to come back 2 times or 3 times or whatever, depending on how you feel about it, right? So that's clear. Any questions about that? Okay. So about the auditions right now, it's actually very simple. We talked about it, a cappella, and you don't need to prepare anything, right? Just come in, later on, introduce yourself. That's what the judges want to hear, right? So what they want would be, other than, oh, hi, my name is whatever, I'm how many years old or whatever, they want to hear more about yourself. So tell them a little bit about your background before you start, singing. So after you give a little brief background about yourself, you don't have to wait for a cue, because you can, the judges are ready. You can just start whenever you're comfortable and start your song. You don't, it depends if you want to sing the full song, right? You're allowed, to sing either half or the full song. It doesn't really matter. Some people, at our audition yesterday, they sang, even a full song, or just exactly half the song. And you can start wherever you want. You don't have to necessarily start at the beginning of the song. So start whatever you're comfortable with. And it's not just singing, right? You probably want to give them also an impression of stage performance or whatever. Even though there's no music, but you can still do your performance part, right? Because they're going to be looking at all that. And another note on this is, other than judging on performance and your vocal skills and different things, you will be also judged not today though. Let's say for the preliminaries, right? Because it's going to be an open mall show, so judges are also going to be looking at the number of people you actually be able to bring to all these mall shows. There's no fee or no charge for these people to attend these shows, but the judges want to look at whether or not you have support from friends and family, and they want to look at that, right? It's an overall sort of I can say package, right? You present yourself in a way, and that will not be an actual score on your score sheet, but it will only be a factor. So it will influence, the score eventually. So, and at every stage, they're looking at different things. So you have to work hard throughout the competition. Auditions, you can get away if, as long as you can sing and sort of whatever, right? So, and then after that, they look at more in depth of all the skills and stuff that you can present to the judges. Okay, so let me go through this. Any questions regarding that?
Do we have a live accompany us?
For preliminaries?
Yeah.
Anything for preliminaries and quarterfinals or whatever, right?
Okay. So it doesn't have to be.
You have to let us know ahead of time whether or not
because you have the mic like a guitar or something.
Exactly. Technically, it shouldn't be a problem. But you have to let us know before.
Okay.
You can't just show up that day with an instrument, right?
Okay.
So, other than auditions, for auditions, obviously nothing, no music at all, just yourself, right? So, okay, I talked about this stuff. Auditions, I talked about. Preliminaries, I'm not going to go first. Preliminary is a week after our last audition. So you have until when we announce who makes it, you have a few days to prepare. So we like you to prepare ahead of time. Right? Yeah.
Are they going to be majority of the time weekend?
Yes. all the auditions, preliminaries, quarterfinals, everything is on a weekend throughout the competition. So that's another thing. If you want it to go through the whole competition, go right into the finals, like you would have to make yourself available on weekends, because everything is going to happen throughout May, every single weekend in May, right? Although you only have to attend 2, because it's only 1 quarterfinals that you need to go to and 1 preliminary.
If you have a conflict, can you switch the days?
You have to let us know ahead of time, right? Because again, we're gonna have to choose people randomly to the different locations for the preliminaries. So we don't want people to be choosing which one to go to.
Right. No.
Right. So just let us know if you really can't make it.
Okay. Because I know May 16th for sure. No.
Okay. Then we have 2 more before that, so that shouldn't be a problem. And then after the preliminaries are done, there will be maximum of 24 competing at the quarterfinals. Okay, after quarterfinals, move on to the semifinals and then the finals. So you notice the registration fee is $10. Okay, we structured it this way because we want to make it fair for all the contestants. So people who don't make it to the next round, we don't want them to pay extra, right? More than the people who actually make it all the way to the finals, let's say, right? So people who make it to the second round, that's when they pay the additional $5, if you look at that. And then so for people who don't make it to the next round, they don't have to pay, right? So it's fair for the people who don't make it. So you don't have to sort of pay for the other contestants to compete in this competition, right? That's one of the reasons. And the second reason is because we want to make sure that you're committed to the competition and you won't drop out midway. We tell you that, oh, you made it, and then you're like, oh, you know what, I decided to drop out, sort of thing, right? So, we're going to do this at every round. Any questions about that?
My question is, how many are you choosing from the Chinese community?
Okay, there's going to be at least 1 representative, okay, chosen from each round to get all the way into the semifinals. Okay, so if you're of Japanese or Korean background or Filipino background, right, you have less competition, right, because the majority of the people would be, I guess, Chinese people, right, because for all the other cultures, at least one of them will make it all the way to the semifinals. And then for the semifinals, into the finals, they look at the actual score. So it's fair for everyone, right? Because this is a multicultural thing, so that's why each community has at least 1 representative representing that culture. Okay, so that's why, we brought up the community thing. So if you can bring up, other cultures or friends, family who might be interested, let them know. Age range is 14 to 30. Right, so there should be many people who are qualified to get into these, this competition. So next editions, Friday, Saturday, Sunday of next week. And that's it, okay?
Yeah, go ahead, Darren.
Oh, hi everyone, I'm Darnell Thomas. I'm a vocalist. I've been doing it for about 16 years. I'm the Grand Champion performer of the World 2008 for World Championships of Performing Arts. It's a competition held in Los Angeles every year where 40 countries come together and compete. I also just finished doing the Glee promotions tour for the Canadian leg. Last week actually was the final performance, and that's basically what I've been doing so far.
Hi, I'm Mark Cristini. Basically, I'm a singer-songwriter. I'm also a producer. A few years back, I wrote a song for an Asian girl group that was first nominated for a Juno. So an Asian group that's nominated for a Juno is pretty good. Yep. Especially 10 years ago. Yep. So I hope we continue. There's a lot of Asian talents, and I've heard a lot of good things. So we'll see how it goes.
Yep. I'm Wa, and basically a producer-songwriter. I've worked with many Juno Award engineers, many multi-platinum and gold songwriters, and I work with a lot of labels overseas and locally in Canada and the US to try and promote Canadian talent, Asian talent, multicultural talent, all that stuff, because we have a pocket of very talented people, but no one's really doing anything about them, so we're trying to find a market for them and develop that, and this is part of that sort of project, so to speak. It's not officially a project, but you know, if good things happen, then I can tell them, hey, good things are happening, and then they can take notice. But you know, they just have to see it and watch it develop. So that's what I do. Cool, we're done. Okay, well, the first contestant go.
So for Korean, I participate in a lot of my choirs. I've been in the Salt Children's Choir, and I really like singing.
Cool. So your name again?
Joanne Kim.
Joanne.
Joanne, J-O-N.
Cool, what are you going to sing for us?
Already Gone by Kelly Clarkson.
Cool. Just whenever you're ready, just relax.
Okay.
You know? Yeah, shake off the nerves. Whenever you...
Remember all the things we wanted. Now all our memories, they're haunted. We were always meant to say goodbye. Yeah. Even with our fists held high, we never would have made it right, yeah. We were always meant for do or die. Yeah. Didn't want us to burn out. I didn't come here to hurt you. Now I can't stop. I want you to know that it doesn't matter where the path we go. Someone's gotta go, and I want you to know you couldn't have loved me better, but I want you to move on. So I'm already gone. Looking at you makes it harder, but I know that you'll find another that doesn't always make you want to cry. Yeah. Even with our fists held high, we never would have made it right. Something that doesn't hurt. Oh, you know that I love you so. I love you enough to let you go. I want you to know that it doesn't matter where the path we go. Someone's gotta go, and I want you to know you couldn't have loved me better, but I want you to move on, 'cause I'm already gone.
Cool. Just curious, do you sing any Korean songs?
Oh yeah, I can.
Can you just sing one for us really quick?
Yeah.
Okay. 사랑인 걸 지워봐도 사랑인 걸 아무리 비워내도 내 안에는 너만 살아. 너 하나만 기억하고 원하는 걸. 그대도 사랑을 믿어. 오늘도 사랑을 믿어. Yeah.
Cool. Thanks.
Okay.
Just that's it. I think you should sing Korean songs. You sound,
really?
You sound,
More comfortable.
Oh,
yeah, you sound
okay.
more comfortable and it sounds a lot better. So
Okay.
keep that in mind.
Just remember, it's when if you're allowed to sing.
Yeah, you are.
You are. So sing what's more comfortable.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because
okay.
it's like nobody really cares about the song. It's how you deliver it and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So whatever you're comfortable with, sing that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Like
But the image,
commercial.
the thing is with image,
Yeah.
it can always
Yeah, exactly.
you know, creative.
Yeah.
Right? So, I mean, it's the vocals and it's how they deliver.
I think with just some training for her,
Yeah.
she can probably get a lot better. Because she's not like, it's like coverable, right? It's
Yeah.
not like, oh, you can't even.
Yeah, no, she can carry a tune.
Yeah, yeah.
But she just needs a little bit of pitching and deliver.
3 or 4 years old and have participated in many musicals in choir or church. However, I have some sort of a shyness when it comes to singing in front of other people if it's not part of a community. So I'm just here to try out on how my singing will be in front of you guys, and also boost up my confidence and lose my shyness. So I hope you like it. And the song that I'll be singing is "You Want Me To" by Sarah McLachlan, and I'll just sing the first lyrics and the chorus. So here we go.
Relax.
Okay. You walk on by, clueless and so high, following your aimless path away from us. You're so far away, and what can I say? 'Cause I can't be the one you wanted me to be. So tell me, how do you feel? It's so confusing. If you let it all go, we'll fall apart. Do you want me to stay and say I still want you? You want me to, don't you? That's it. Is there any comments that you would like to say?
I'm going to say that listening to you, you have a very unique voice. I can hear, actually I can hear, who's the artist that you just said? Sarah McLachlan. I can actually hear her in your, I don't know if you mimic that or that's just the tone of your voice, but it's very good. Keep it up. Projection, you need to just project a little bit more, okay? Pitch in the beginning, maybe because you were nervous, right? Don't be nervous. Just first note is always important, right? So, but then you picked it up, so which is really good. I really like the tone of your voice. So work on that and breathing. And you'll be able, if you breathe, when you learn how to breathe, you'll be more comfortable. You'll be more confident.
Have you considered taking vocal lessons before?
I have for 2 years.
Yeah, 2 years.
So just ask them to work on breathing. Don't be nervous. And I think we've all been to auditions before.
Yeah.
With a lot more people, right? So right now, just use it as we're just giving you feedback.
Okay.
Do you know any other youthful songs? Because you're 14, right? And you're singing a song that I think a 30-year-old woman sings, almost 40.
It's a good point.
Yeah, you know. So when you go for these auditions, try to think about what's sort of like age appropriate. Because imagine if I went up to sing, I feel like a natural woman. It would cut out, I'm not a woman, right? So even though I sing it, perfectly and pitch perfect, vocal technique amazing, all that stuff, it's not going to be as effective if I were to sing, I don't know, Born to Be Wild or something like that, because it's more like a male-driven song, right? So when you audition for that stuff, sort of think about that. And for your vocal lessons, are they group lessons or are they like private lessons?
Private.
Okay. Who do you go to?
I used to go to a program, singing lesson program in Mom and Yeah, and I think my tutor's name was Natalie.
Do you play any instruments?
Not really.
No. You should try to pick up an instrument. It will just help you with your ranges. Like try to pick up like keyboard, and also as an artist, right? And you're singing these kind of songs like Sarah McLachlan. She's a singer-songwriter, so she definitely is a multi instrument player. Yeah. So that's how she kind of learns her, and that's how she creates her own songs. Yeah. So it's something. You're 14. You're still a lot.
Yeah, a long way to go. But if you feel like music is really your passion, you're really passionate about it, go all the way. Try and look for, for you, I would normally advise people to never stick with a vocal trainer for more than a year, because different vocal trainers have different techniques, and they give you bringing different ideas to your mind. And when you're learning vocals, it's about discovering your voice, right? And so sometimes getting a new perspective on vocals helps tremendously, right? So consider that too, and try again, just work at the vocals and I think the pitch, because you do have an interesting tone.
You do have a very interesting tone. And when you're auditioning, even in a small room like this, don't be afraid to belt it out. Like I know it sounds like you want to just let it out. Just let it out. Like don't worry because it's small. Just let it out. Like if you have to even close your eyes, like what I do in some of the auditions or artists that I work with, close your eyes. It doesn't matter who's just close your eyes and then just feel the song.
Do you have any questions for us or anything?
No.
Okay. Well, thank you very much.
I'm Lynn.
Sorry?
I'm Lynn.
Okay.
Yes.
Cool.
I'm 14. I live about an hour away from here. I sing whenever I can, and it's my first time, so I'm kind of nervous.
Just relax. We're nervous too, actually.
I had trouble picking songs, so I don't remember half of mine.
Okay.
Okay, so I can just start.
Whenever you're ready.
What song are you singing?
It's called Out From Under by Britney Spears. I'm scared.
Don't be scared.
Okay. I'm really scared.
Just set yourself the beat first, and sometimes it helps.
Breathe you out. Oh, I sound horrible.
No. Just relax. Yeah.
If you have to close your eyes, close your eyes. And just...
Breathe you in. Get real relaxed. You keep coming back, tell me you're the one it could have been. In my eyes, I see it all so clear.
Do you want to look at the lyrics on an iPhone? Did that help? Or do you want to try another
I have
song that you
lyrics.
might memorize?
I think that the lyrics would be better.
Yeah? What's the song called again?
Out From Under.
Yes.
Out From Under. Just relax. Out From Under.
How do you spell your name, Christine?
L-I-N-H.
Oh,
What do you sing when you're by yourself and no one's around? Like, what do you belt out? Like,
Way better.
okay, so you sing whatever that is. Whatever. It doesn't have to be the song.
Yeah.
Whatever you sing when you're alone and you want to, belt it out.
I only remember half of like Halo.
Halo? Yeah. Oh, okay. Let's do that. Hold on.
Okay.
I like that song.
So just relax and honestly, we aren't here to criticize you or judge you. We're just here to
Help
support you.
Yeah.
Okay. Remember those walls I built? Well, baby, they're tumbling down. And they didn't even put up a fight. They didn't even make a sound. I found a way to let you in, but I never really had a doubt. Standing in the light of your halo, I got my angel now. It's like I've been awakened. Every rule I had you breaking. It's the risk that I'm taking. I ain't never gonna shut you out. So that's all I remember.
That's good. Okay, let's try that again. And I'm gonna give you a pulse, I'm gonna give you a key, and I'm gonna sing it with you. Okay, let's try that. You're gonna start. Remember those walls I built. Baby, they're tumbling down. And they didn't even put up a fight. They didn't even make a sound. And I found a way to let you in, but I never really had a doubt. Standing in the light of your halo, I got my angel now. It's like I don't know the rest. Okay, that's fine. Just relax.
See,
That was a lot better.
A lot better.
Yeah.
I think what you just need is to find a note that you're comfortable with. Because when you started without his guidance, you started on a very low note.
Yeah.
So it's like to you, it's like, oh, I don't know if you know. But when he gave you a note that you're comfortable with, you were able to carry it, right? And if you just knew the whole lyrics, the whole song, right?
Yeah, definitely encourage you to go up, sing more often as much as you can, sing in front of people, and just get comfortable with that, and just enjoy the song. Like when you when you come out for auditions and stuff, the best thing is when you come out and enjoy yourself. You're singing as if you're thinking, like what you said, when you're singing by yourself. That's what people want to see, right? So it's entertaining, right? So just try to keep that mind relaxed a lot more. Don't worry about the lyrics or whatever. Just worry about enjoying yourself.
And what I'm also hearing is that you're capable of having a good, strong vocal voice.
Yeah.
Right? Like I mean, you have this thick voice that I mean, if you are able to harness it and to mold it, it's gonna be like a diva voice, right?
Yeah.
So
you're giving us. You're just giving us like 5% of your voice.
Confident, right? It's just you can do it.
Yeah. So put yourself out there in those dangerous zones where people are like, you might not sound the greatest, but the point isn't to sound the greatest at that point. The point is to build up to the point where you can sound the greatest, right? So just do that and enjoy yourself in the stage.
Do you mind if I have her sing a few lines?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna give you the lyrics here. Just to know, I think that you have something that you just free to release. So there you go. And you're gonna sing. That's cool. You know the song, right?
Oh yeah.
So you're just gonna sing. So I'll start singing with you, and then eventually I'm gonna be
Just
silent.
how long?
So start from the beginning, and I'll give you a key, and you will start singing, and just relax.
Okay.
And just relax.
Off to the beat if you have to.
Are you gonna sing it? Those walls I built, well baby they're tumbling down, and they didn't even put up a fight, they didn't even make a sound. I found a way to let you in, but I never really had a doubt.
Yeah.
Standing in the light of your halo, I got my angel now. It's like I've been awakened, every rule I had to break it. It's the risk that I'm taking. I ain't ever gonna shut you out. Everywhere I'm looking out, I'm surrounded by your embrace. Baby, I can see your halo. You know you're my saving grace.
Good. That was a lot better.
Yeah, way better.
The first time.
As you realize, every time you start to sing more and more, you start to get more comfortable and start to sound better.
Yeah.
So you just really need to be more confident in what you know. Confidence is a really big part of singing. You know, I've had times where I literally have no voice, but my confidence itself just pushed me through to get through the song, and that's fine. You know, so don't be nervous.
I was just. Do you take any vocal lessons at all?
When I was younger, but not anymore.
What I suggested that you take the vocal lessons because the reason why is because just remember your vocal cords are muscles, right? So it's like anything you work and it gets stronger. Right?
Yeah. Alright.
Okay, cool.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. See you.
Bye.
I like that what you did with it. It also builds her confidence.
Yeah, like how if you.
I think she looked really happy.
I know. Yeah.
I bet she was terrified.
She was like,
yeah.
It's like, oh, okay, that sounds terrible. And then it's
like okay, I'm
she was
relaxed.
smiling in the end.
Yeah, it's good. I'm happy for her.
Very good.
Hello, everyone. My name is Sheldon, and nice to meet you.
Are you the only guy today?
No, there's another guy.
Oh, okay, good. There's new guys.
I'm 21 years old, and I'm currently taking business in UOIT, and I've had an interest of singing for the past 4 to 5 years. Before that, I've been in choir and in bands, like high school bands, and I do play the piano as well.
Cool. Yeah. So we're gonna. A lot of the people that we saw, they didn't play any instruments.
Okay.
So we actually suggested to pick up an instrument so they can work with pictures and stuff. So now that you do, we're gonna
pressure's on. Oh, never you.
So what are you singing for?
Oh, I'm singing Jackie Chung's Blue Rain.
Yeah. Just relax.
Can I start?
Yeah, don't hold your hands together,
Okay.
just relax.
Relax.
Yes.
灰灰的天，黃紅的街， 情绪細雨點，用斜紋交織出一張冰冷面。微涼的風中，街中一把遭棄置的破傘，像說怎麼過這一天。曾很喜歡陰陰天，因我愛看雨點，在微涼風中灑向你，輕吻你面。仍然今天空空的街中，飄飄雨內，沒有你陰的天極討厭。冷冷雨，沒焦點因找不到你。冷冷雨，第一彷彿要等你經過。我說冷雨，求求停吧，別再憶泡影一個，忘掉雨裏過去有愛侶走過。
Cool. Thanks. Do you sing in Mandarin?
Yeah, I can sing in Mandarin.
Do you know any like Gary or Jay Chou?
Yeah, Gary, Jay Chou, David Tao.
You want us to try a David Tao song?
David Tao song.
Or any one of those guys. Any more of the current stuff?
More current stuff?
Yeah.
I might not be accurate with the lyrics.
Don't worry about the lyrics.
I don't even understand.
These guys don't even understand them.
So, I just listen to tone and pitches and stuff. So
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you know Melody, David Tao?
I know Liu Sha.
Yeah, do that one.
并不是真的不会而已，也不是真的不会想你，全都不是真的，是骗自己。其实还爱你，爱着你，我以为我就想清楚，不要这种恍恍惚惚又就会透露，再看一眼有我的幸福。爱情好像流沙，我不挣扎，随它去吧，我不害怕。
Hold on for a second. Now do the chorus again, but open up a lot more. Like open up. Like
deliver it.
Yeah. Go give more of it. Go try it.
爱情好像流沙，
There you go.
我不挣扎，
我
不挣扎。
Open up more than that.
我不挣扎，我不挣扎，
Yeah.
随它去吧，我不害怕。爱情好像流沙，明知该做它，无法自拔。Oh baby， 是我太傻。
Remember to open up more sometimes.
Oh, because it's a gentle song, so that's why I sort of close it.
Oh no, you can still be gentle when you open up, right?
Okay.
It's because I noticed like when you're singing, like you have great potential, by the way.
Okay.
Like the tone of your voice is great, but then there's certain like vocal techniques, like where when you go into the falls, make it nice, clear, and crisper, right? Right? And you can still maintain that soft dynamic, but just increase the volume, right?
Okay.
there's practice. See, what he was saying to open up, not only just to deliver it, right, but when you kind of when you kind of close yourself, try not to, it goes a little bit flat, right?
Okay.
So when you kind of shy away from that note, it'll go flat. So what you need to do is you need to open up, hit the note even a little bit above it. So if you go flat, you'll just hit it perfect.
Okay.
Right? Also work on your chest voice. Your chest voice going into your switch voice, which is your real switch to your falsetto voice. Yeah, so it doesn't give you that like that. It's like a totally different tone, right? It's just a transaction, a smooth transaction.
Smoother transaction.
Right. Okay. So it's called the switch. Your switch voice. Okay.
Yeah.
So very good. Very good.
Yeah, and try to bring out your false a little more.
Okay.
And if you can, for the Jackie song, it would be great if you went out into your. I don't even know how to explain it. It's sort of like
the ending where it's
just more like right now you have the soft tone.
Smooth.
You got that emotion.
Yeah, exactly. You got it smooth, right?
I listen to a lot of Asian songs, and I can if I close my eyes, I wouldn't I could picture like the karaoke video.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you got that down pat.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Pitches, a little bit of pitches, work on that into the.
Yeah. Because you got it, the audience drawn in, but then after that you have to sweep them off their feet or something. Right? Okay. Exactly. So try if you can to learn that. Do you take vocal lessons at all?
Yes. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. Try to learn that technique if you can.
Okay.
Of sort of. I don't want to say belt. Almost a belt. You know what I'm talking about. Right?
Yeah, like I would just like one of the things I was looking at is your lower register, like your lower tone. Like it sounds like you're just grazing your bottom of your range.
Okay.
So it sounds really you go pitch. It becomes flat at times.
Okay.
Throughout the song. And then when you open up on your high range, there's like a brighter feeling to it.
Okay.
So work on your bottom range and be a little more confident in when you're reaching out to sing in your chest voice, as he said, work on your chest voice a little more, and then with that you can just smooth your bridges out, so from your chest into your head voice, etc.
Okay.
So but I liked your emotion.
I like
the show.
I like that you sing Chinese too.
Yeah, I like that.
Did everyone else sing English?
Most people sing English, and if you feel more comfortable singing Chinese, I say sing Chinese. Because like he said, it doesn't matter what the song, it depends. It's just your delivery and your performance of it, right?
Okay.
So I'm really glad you sang a Jackie song too, because I don't know if you guys heard Jackie before.
And your vibrato, just try to control it a little more.
Okay.
Yeah. You don't want to overdo it.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Like if this was like I can't really do it, but like this is what your vibrato is doing. It's really instead of.
Okay.
You know about it, right?
Yeah. Okay.
The reason why we bring a little bit more because we know that you can play piano and you're a little older than so, and we want to just help you
see you improve.
Yeah, see you improve by next week if you come back. And we want you to
definitely.
Is this something like you want to do, or is it something fun, or?
I'm learning vocal lessons, and I do want to see myself accomplish something. Go to attend different competitions and stuff.
I think just keep working on your voice.
I'm trying to.
You sound great.
Do you do any writing at all since you play instruments?
No, actually.
I always encourage your vocalists to do some writing. It just makes them more creative, and it also helps with their vocals as well. So you can start like even small little songs. You can
like different melodies. And
so you can play around with melodies, and then once you start hearing melodies in your head, you can start playing around with your vocals.
Yeah, and you'll know how to make a song better actually. When you learn how to write, you learn how to take a song that's already been done and make it 10 times better.
As he mentioned that actually, I think I'll send out an email next 3 weeks. There's supposed to be a vocal workshop with a vocal jazz vocal trainer. She actually works out of York University, and she's doing this course on songwriting, but more like soul searching as well, like writing from the soul and stuff. And that'd be really good for you. So I guess we have emails, and I'll just send it out. You get to send it out.
That's good.
Okay, thanks a lot.
Very good,
Hello, judges. Hi. My name is Billy. Billy. Okay. Yes. Last name Duong, D-U-O-N-G.
How old are you, Billy?
Was born in Vietnam, Chinese background all the way. Grew up there, came to Canada about 15 years ago. Haven't stopped singing since age of 12. Can't live without it. But
So how old are you?
28.
Okay, cool.
And another reason for this competition is finally they extended the age limit. So
Yeah.
last year it says 25. So
30? Yeah.
yeah, last year was
Just
25.
missed it.
Exactly. So I showed up last year and they go, oh. But
Yeah.
so I'm gonna sing a song from a Taiwanese singer.
Which one?
Eric Mu. That's his name. He's been Malaysia. He's from Malaysia.
I'm from Malaysia too.
Yeah, as well. But he went to Taiwan and it's kind of an oldies kind of thing. The title for the song in Chinese is 你是我的唯一, so you're my only one. I'm gonna do half the song. It's cool. 很想给你写封信，告诉你这里的天气，昨夜的那场电影，还有我的心情。很想给你写封信，却只是想想而已。我不能已经决定，你是不是还会关心？爱不爱都需要勇气，于是我们都选择了逃避。爱不爱都需要勇气，于是我们都选择了逃避。或许你不相信，我很满意这样的结局。或许你不相信，我没有一丝的埋怨和回忆。虽然你是我的最初，虽然你是我的最终，虽然你是我的唯一。Thank you.
Cool. Nice. Do you know any more, like, any current Mandarin songs?
Current Mandarin songs, not memorized lyrics in my head, but because of work and haven't been able to explore a lot of new music. But grew up with, you know, the big four from Hong Kong and all those oldies from Taiwan. That's what we call music back then.
Yeah.
The new one is, I don't know, I can't relate to that too much.
Yeah, you have an interesting tone. It's I don't know how to describe it. But yeah,
it's well, what I have here is I like your delivery. I like your emotion is very good. I think you got that song or that kind of music genre down pat, right? Like, so you might want to, just to improve your vocals, so you might want to try something a little bit out of your range, or a little bit out of your range, because you're just too comfortable.
Right.
So you deliver it well, you deliver it good, you sing it good, but it just feels like you already got that good. Like, try something that's more a little bit challenging for yourself. Like, you know, you're vocally, right? I can hear that you've obviously been singing for a while, which is really good. I mean, I don't understand any lyrics, like I said, but I mean, it's really good. Like, I can feel it.
Yeah.
I can feel what you're singing, right? I don't need to understand what you're you could be saying anything. I don't need to. You know?
Yeah.
Tone is very good, like what he said.
Yeah.
Right? But yeah, just try a little bit something a little bit more out of your comfort.
Do you know any songs that come out a lot more?
It's also a Mandarin, so back in the 90s as well. If you guys
go ahead.
I don't believe it， 是我放弃了你，只为了一个没有理由的决定，以为这次我可以。
Hold on, stop right there.
Yeah.
Just run. Do you know that song? It's all these.
Oh, 新不了情。
Can you try that?
Yeah.
I think your voice
I
might be really good in that.
Try to memorize the lyrics though.
Yeah.
心若倦了，泪也干了，这份 深情难舍难留，爱一个人，如何厮守到老？怎样面对一切？我不知道。
Yeah.
我不知道。
Come out a lot more.
Right.
And then I thought that sounded a lot.
Have you ever had any like, recordings or?
No, haven't.
What you should do, even on a small computer or whatever, or if you're buddies, try to record yourself, right? Or just record a song and listen to it. So I mean, what you hear is different from what we hear, right? Because of your ear vibration. But just try to listen to your tone. The emotion's there, right? But then if you can just listen to yourself, I think it'll improve. Like you make some adjustments to make it better.
Think about doing a guy version of that song.
Yes.
It's a good song. It's got a great melody, and if you can come out on that part, when the chorus hits, it's gonna blow people away. Do you have any questions for us?
No. Looking forward to having more fun.
Yeah. Thanks for coming out, man.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate it.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Nice day, guys.
Thanks. Tina. Hi, nice to meet you. Hi, nice to meet you.
No.
Hey, what? Do you guys want me to do the intro first, or?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I was in audit. I took commerce for U of T. Hated my job. I quit. I was an intern, then I was full-time, and then I left October of 23rd last year. I was sort of unemployed, and now I'm working as collections agent with RBC. But the reason why I left is because I want to pursue singing and acting. It's funny because you mentioned Glee, because I'm going to submit a video because they have that thing going on. Yeah. So that's pretty cool. But something that is what I'm interested in. So I just want to try, because you're young, you live once. If you don't do it now, not gonna do it when I'm 70, you know, like it's now or never. So
Actually, you could do it when you're 70.
yes, but the roles will be different. I'll be the lady in the fucking chair, you know, like but yeah, and so that's just really my thing, and I just really want to find ways to get in, and so I'm just like going out, doing singing competitions, meeting people, networking. It's a huge thing. Small community, you need to know people. So ding ding ding.
How old?
I'm 24. Yeah. Yeah.
What are you gonna sing first?
I'm gonna sing at last.
That's one of my favorites.
Yeah? Yes! But it's one of my, I like that song. It's really nice. It's one of those songs. I sang it for a wedding. Everybody loved it.
Yeah. Cool.
But I guess I'll begin.
Yeah.
You guys look like you're ready.
You're ready.
My voice is just a little dry. I don't know if this water is not really
just
working.
relax,
But so if I don't think I'll crack. I'm just.
Yeah.
My love has come along. Ooh, my lonely days are over, and life is like a song at last. Ooh, the skies above are blue. Yes, it is, and my heart was wrapped up in clover. The night I looked at you, I found a dream that I can speak to, a dream that I can call my own. I found a thrill to press my cheek to, a thrill that I never known. And you smile, oh, and then the spell was cast. Oh, and now here we are in heaven. For you are mine at last. Thanks.
Very good.
Cool.
My voice is still a little, but trying.
Have you auditioned for Canadian Idol?
I did. The first year it came out, but it was such a cattle call. It was such a mess that I was just like, not going back again. And I think I was in grade 11. I had to skip like the whole day. I was like, yeah. But that's also luck too with Canadian Idol, right? Because it's like you have so many people and they can be so, you know, they can be good, but they have like 8 preliminary judges and they're sort of all looking for something. Well, at least I feel like they were. And it's like 5, 5, 5, and you go in and you sing, and then it's like done. No critiques, no nothing. And it's a show, so I don't know. Like it's
Canadian Idol.
Yeah, no.
American Idol.
Yeah.
Canada.
Yeah. Yep. I should call it the.
I love your energy.
Thank you.
I mean, I actually when you mentioned Glee, I mean I can actually hear you and see you on that ship. Because it's like more theater, but then you still have that, you know what I mean, that you can connect to the audience type of voice. Very good delivery, very strong.
Thank you.
Play a little with your ad-libs.
Okay.
Right? Just explore that a bit. I think I'll just give you another positive notch.
Right.
But just play around with ad-libs and your vibratos.
Okay.
Very good choice of song for audition, because not a lot of people can pull that off. You either have it or you don't have it right for that song. So I enjoyed it.
Yeah, for me, like my tip would actually ooze all you can out of that song. When you do that song and slow it down, right? And then my love has come along.
It's sort of like
exactly. Don't rush it, right? Just slow it down and ooze because you can do it, right? And that, you know, when you go into those airy tones, like those people, you don't hear that air, you know, and just sort of like rock the shit out of it, but slowly.
There's so many versions of that song too. There's like the Etta James version, there's like the Christina Aguilera version, and I kind of sort of do something in the middle, but
no, just slow it down, especially for auditions, because that song is all about bleeding it for everything. It's at last.
I don't want to like overkill it.
Yeah, like because the thing with that song is the first few seconds of that song. Like we can already know if you're gonna make that song.
Right?
You'll know.
There's so much emotion in that song. It's like, you know. So I mean, slow it down. Slow it down. Even though, you know, it's an audition, slow it down.
Cool.
I'll be honest. Like, you have good pipes, definitely, but you rushed the song, and I felt like you were losing the emotion. Like as much energy as you had, you're losing the emotion with it, and as well as your ad libs were pitchy at times. That being said, I think that there's definitely great potential across the board, but I think if you're going to do a song again, if you're going to perform it later on in the competition, really focus on what the lyrics are asking you for, because it felt like you were. It felt somewhat honest, but at times it felt like you were actually taking things from Christina Aguilera. Because I've heard both versions. I've heard several versions actually. As I said, make it your song. Don't copy and mimic or copy and paste. Make it your song. Embody the song a little more, and that will just transpire onto the audience and the judges.
Yeah, because I actually think you might be able to do it better than them if you really work at it. You know.
Like, and just key into the lyrics. Like what I normally do in terms of linear sound is like I would rewrite the lyrics, like literally sit down, even though I can print them, I rewrite the lyrics and I would just focus on what the lyrics are asking for. And that way
you want to be able to deliver
the song and what even like in tone and everything. So try that. But otherwise I enjoyed it.
Thank you.
Definitely. Do you have any other songs that you're ready to kind of
what are you gonna sing to Glee?
Oh, Glee? I'm singing Lean on Me.
That's heavy.
It's such a bad day. I wasn't even gonna come today. It was so bad because I was in a part of a script and they wrote me out. So usually we have rehearsals from from 12 p.m. to 5. And then I woke up this morning and I checked Facebook. I was like, oh my god, there's the audition. Am I gonna come? Because I got cut, right? And that's why it's like
supposed to be, right?
I'm like so close. But
one thing I'll tell you, don't ever go into audition, especially like in Glee, like don't ever go into audition and be like,
I know how to budget. I know. Like, you're asking to get cut now.
It puts you in a very negative position, but also like they're already tuned off. They're like they just want you to come there just to level.
Yeah, no.
So, you know, to like honestly, but let's hand Lean on Me.
Okay. I did practice it yesterday. Sometimes in our lives, we all have pain. We all have sorrow. But if we are wise, we know that there's always tomorrow. Lean on me when you're not strong. I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. I don't remember the whole
I thought that was a lot more honest than your last song.
Well, because you guys also said slow.
Yeah, slow it
So I
down.
was like,
Yeah. See the difference between when you actually feel the song, slow it down.
Yeah.
You know.
can actually work with it a little bit more, and also sometimes I think though people sometimes rush the songs is because they're like
nervous.
Definitely.
You gotta need to practice to like
pretend it's all happening in slow motion, and you're the Flash, and everything is just.
That's true.
Yeah, and you can take control of the moment more when you can see everything happening in slow motion. Say, oh, this is about to happen. I can get control of it before it, sort of gets there for sure. Like, and you prevent those cracks from happening.
Well, one thing to remember when you're in audition, it's your time too. Right? This is your maybe your last shot, right? So take your time. It's your time. Nobody else's time.
Oh, you totally agree.
Like
vastly from before, by the way.
Go look at Amarali's audition for Glee.
Okay.
She had the same thing. She came in here, she was nervous, and all she did was she turned her back, actually closed her eyes, and let the voice do the rest of the work. I'm not saying go turn your back on the like if you really felt nervous, if you're really feeling nervous, do anything that makes you feel comfortable.
Right.
Because at the end it's your voice that they're going to be listening for most of the time. So you'll be fine. I thoroughly like best audition so far. Yeah.
Thank you. Alright, thank you so much.
Alright, pictures.
Have a good day. Oh, do we need a picture?
Yeah.
Take care.
Have a good one.
Good job.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
She didn't hear last year.
Right now, like
She's definitely probably back.
yeah, a lot better.
Strong, very strong.
So, because we've had one person yesterday, but she was 30 though, right? That was the April, I think she was 23, recently. She sang Celine Dion's Because You Love Me. It was really good. It was actually like the best audition of that day. Yesterday, definitely. But I think it was very karaoke-ish.
Oh yeah.
It was just very like singing just the way Celine did it.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of interested to see what happens with my new song.
I wish we had a chance to talk to them. We should have talked to them actually.
Well, my personal views on karaoke is I don't think people should actually sing if they're gonna become real singers. Not practicing karaoke at all.
Like
it just doesn't do any.
Unless they have the musicality to make it their own and understand that this is just to help.
Just doesn't. I mean, it's fun.
Define it.
It's fun and everything, but if you're practicing for a competition, if you're actually being serious about it, no care.
That's the thing about Asian pursuing artists in general. They all just do it karaoke.
Yeah, no.
So this is what I do. Like,
it's our
everybody is a karaoke bar. I sing horrible. I don't even go up to try. I just go up for the fun of like,
exactly.
Okay.
Just
you want me to do it? Okay, fine. Because I'm not a huge fan of karaoke. But if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna sing horrible.
It's a fun thing to do.
Like when Journey comes on, everyone starts singing.
Actually, I also manage a studio. M studio. We actually, instead of a karaoke machine, people go up. We have like live players.
I know Dale.
Yeah. So a buddy of mine, Dale. So we, it's actually better for musicians and artists to do that.
Dale hosts this. It was the MC for like last year's. Him and Mike Masankai.
Oh yeah.
Those two guys have a funny chemistry on stage. So I want to get them again this year. There's like an older guy and a younger guy.
Actually, Dale was the manager of Aura. And he approached me and asked me if I can produce it.
Oh, cool.
Aura.
They're a pop group.
It was like the rest of the.
Okay. Today was I guess was my first audition. To be a judge, and thank you for the opportunity. And I think it went well. We saw a couple of good vocalists who just needs a little bit more training. The younger ones, I like the fact that they came out. Just to support a contest like this. Support the community, and it's a good stepping stone for them to come out and support and see where they go from there.
I agree. Yeah, definitely some potential, and I'm glad that we had a lot of younger ones today. And I'm also glad they came out, and we actually had a lot of more people singing in their own language. This time.
That's true.
Yeah, and it sounded really good and interesting, and made everything.
And I think I like the fact that we are able to take our time to give them constructive criticism. And I think it's very good.
Some of them came in nervous as hell,
especially
and scared and like kind of upset, and and they left really, really happy.
And that's what it is, right? It's not a cutthroat thing right now. Like,
exactly.
We're here to help them mainly, and I think with our experiences, we kind of did that.
So that's it for today. Thank you.
Thank you.